Board of Directors, honored guests, faculty and staff of the International School of Broward, parents, family and friends, and fellow graduates. I want to first thank you all for coming out to support the International School of Broward class of 2018 graduates. I have attended ISB since I was in the 6th grade and cannot describe the impact that the school and everyone in it has had on me. Although they are no longer with us, I would like to thank Mr. Stone and Ms. Ocasio. Thank you, Mr. Stone, for pushing me past my limits and always having faith in me even when I didn't. Thank you, Ms. Ocasio, for not only giving me some of the most challenging classes I have ever had, but for making me laugh in the process. I had hated history ever since I was in elementary school, but you made it enjoyable. Thank you, Ms. Aparo, for dealing with me and my horrible accent for 4 years. And of course, Mr. Kiesel. You have left me speechless throughout the years. I have never seen a teacher more passionate about their job or dedicated to teaching their students. The narrative elements and poetry terms are so drilled into my brain that I was able to still recite them after I hit my head. Thank you for giving your all, day after day, no matter what the circumstances were. I would not have made it through this year without the love and support of my parents, sisters, and one other special person in my life. At some point today, I ask that each of you please look at the people who raised you, the people who have been there for you, seek them out, and genuinely thank them. Thank them not for being perfect, but being there always to support and love you. Our families are the ones who celebrated our lives before we put on a cap and gown. Today is their day just as much as it is ours. As far as I can remember, my parents taught me to go above and beyond in whatever I did. Whether you're gathering intel for the president or scrubbing tables at a restaurant, they drilled into me that you always do your best. From the classroom to the soccer field, I pushed myself until I felt like I had nothing left to give. And then I gave even more. I was an ambitious young woman with a plan. That changed, however, on August 4th, 2017, when I sustained a traumatic brain injury that changed my life in ways I couldn't imagine. After countless doctor visits and trips to the ER, I was told by multiple specialists that they didn't know when I would get better, how to help me, or if all my cognitive functions would ever fully return. My whole life, I had been known as a star athlete and an overachieving student. To have both taken away from me was heart-wrenching. Senior year is supposed to be the one that all high schoolers look forward to, when all our hard work finally pays off. But I spent this year feeling as though I lost my identity. I spent many days asking myself, what was the point? What was the point of studying till 2 a.m. if I could no longer go to school? What was the point of all those AP classes if I were not going to college anymore? What was the point of conditioning on hot summer days and spending hours on technical work, even when every college coach dropped me the moment they found out about my injury? These questions haunted me every day I spent in my darkened room, a prisoner to the doctor's orders. I grew angrier and angrier as each day passed because my life was nothing like I had worked or planned for it to be. Until one day, I looked in the mirror and saw someone I no longer recognized. I saw someone broken and defeated. And while I may not be the same person I was, I know that that's not who I am. We may not be in control of what life throws at us, but we can control how we handle the challenges and adversities. It has been 10 months since my injury, and I have barely made any improvements physically, But I am standing here before you on the stage, somehow feeling mentally stronger. My life might not look the way I always imagined it to be, but that doesn't mean it's not still beautiful. Life is going to knock us down, but down is not out. We owe it to ourselves to get back up, to never surrender to despair, and to fight for our dreams. As we turn our tassels from the right to the left, our entire lives will be changed. Whatever path you are taking, I hope that it's everything you dreamed of and more. And if it's not, so what? It's all going to be a part of the adventure that is your life. We have all been counting down the days till graduation, but now that it's here, it pains me to say goodbye. Graduates, whenever our time together has been long or short, each of you have made an impact on my life, and I am honored to have been part of the 2018 graduating class of the International School of Broward.